Yo,
What up, what up?
me and Nick are back. We can only play up to the fourth act during our last run through, so we're here to finish off the game. And we're simultaneously watching the Yankee game. Second game with Andrew B. Nintendo.
That's right.
So we'll see we'll see how he fares. I still think it's funny that he literally came to New York anticipating playing for the Royals, and then had to suit up for the Yankees and play against his old team.
At least he didn't have to travel at all. He's already here.
Yeah, word. Imagine he got traded to, let's say, back to Boston, came to New York, or maybe some team on the West Coast, came to New York to anticipate playing for the Royals, and then had to fly back across the country to somewhere else.
Yeah, they were talking about it on the broadcast last night about, how his glove is still Royals colors, but
Yeah,
he managed to have cleats.
And they were talking about like he took somebody else's 10.5s or some shit. Yeah, I heard that too. Oh man. Oh, we also have shots. So let's start the night off right. Cheers, everybody, and cheers to you, Nick.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining me on this misadventure of Gears.
Thanks for having me.
Ooh. What was the
was
name
that?
of that whiskey? I think it was Powers.
Power sounds right, yeah.
Not bad.
It is not bad, yeah.
Not bad at all.
I'm happy we stuck it in the freezer, though.
Oh yeah. Warm liquor, tough. I never understood people that drink alcohol, like hard liquor, neat. That's
Yeah,
fucking savage.
That'll definitely put hair on your chest.
Oh my! I got enough hair. Chest.
Yeah.
I don't need no more, bro.
I might have to take some more warm liquor because my chest hair is kind of all over the place, if I'm being honest.
You
It
got
doesn't
like,
connect. Like, you hear people talk about their beard doesn't connect.
your chest hair.
My chest hair is all over the place.
Gotcha.
Patchy.
So maybe you should take neat drinks.
I should.
Need ammo.
Okay. This is a totally new section from the
Yeah,
original
what is
game.
this?
So this is that fucking Brumac fight that I was telling you about. I think we were probably talking about it before we started playing. But do you remember when Gears first came out? Obviously it came out on the 360, and then they released it for PC, and it had like an extra section where they fight a Brumac. That is this section. I think it was originally supposed to be in the 360 release, but they cut it.
That's like the most epic thing in
Right?
the game. I don't know why they would cut it.
My guess is they probably just couldn't finish it before the game was ready to release.
Or they couldn't fit it on the disc.
Or that, yeah. Were they still using like DVDs on the 360? Probably, right?
I think so, yeah.
They didn't switch to Blu-rays, I
I
think,
need ammo.
until I guess the Xbox One.
It's a nice cluster here. Let me join in.
I'm getting blocked in by the fucking the fucking AI. But yeah, I guess they just didn't finish this section before the game came out. So they only released it on the PC, and then obviously they fucking released it here. So now we can finally play this section after all these fucking years. What the hell is that?
He's got the data.
What the fuck? Everything
what that
okay
was.
over there? I think that might have been like phone or some shit.
Probably. It's not important right now. I'm playing Gears.
Priorities. I like that.
Fuck you, Mom.
A man of culture. Okay. You're starting off fucking wonderful.
Starting out saving your ass.
Thank you. My wingman.
Oh, where you going?
Got one.
Can we just cheat to stay right here?
It looks like it's going down. Oh, there it is down again.
Flanking. Rock and roll.
I remember, what was it? I think it was the previous act, like in the beginning when we were going through like the town and we were split up, and Bear just kept going down, down, down. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think both. Oh, what the hell?
I think there was a
Back
grenadier.
Yeah. Okay.
Gave you a back
Goofy.
row. Yo, that was a fucking term that I completely forgot about until you just said it just now.
2 pieces of biscuit?
No, back rub.
Oh.
Which, you know, Yeah, it sounds fucking. Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I'm trying to hold it together for you, man.
Move.
But yeah, back rub is a term that I've long since forgotten until just now.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it because that's a wonderful term, and it like perfectly describes what happens. Like you're just fucking chilling. Like, damn, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
Oh my god, is there fucking goblins in here or some shit? I don't even remember what I was saying.
You're saying back rubs perfectly describe what happens.
Oh, damn, I thought the game just cracked out for a second.
They know what we're doing.
Oh, you must have forgot about the beautiful cutscenes.
Yeah, this game
Very
has,
smooth transitions.
has some real issues. Can you pass me a brew, by the way? When you get a chance?
Oh yeah,
I
of course.
finished mine before. But, yeah, back rubs, they, like, perfectly describe
Me.
what,
Cole,
I think,
you two guard the APC.
See this?
Gotta be another way.
what? Did that just happen?
I think so.
My call. Be ready to move as soon as the
Oh, it was an hour, I guess.
online.
Yeah.
Apparently-
Judge robbed a home run.
Apparently Judge robbed a home run? Oh, my
You
man.
didn't even have to jump,
He's... Pay the man.
right?
Okay.
Cole likes it.
Word. So yeah, it like perfectly describes what the fuck is going on because you're just chilling against cover or walking around, and then all of a sudden, somebody just shoots your ass in the back. Back rub.
It's an old school term.
It is an old school term indeed. Let's see. You need that ammo? Or are you good?
I'm good actually.
Alright, I think I need some. More G-nades over here, it looks like, if you need.
I
Man,
got two.
you sounded just like your old man.
I got 3, so
Yeah,
it's
well,
all you.
screw my old man. He thought he could prevent this war, and look what happened.
Yeah, well, now his mapping data is going to help end it.
Somehow,
Yeah, this section is
I don't think he'd appreciate
completely new
that
to both of us, so we're just gonna have to figure this one out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did the NPCs just progress for us?
They are. It seems like they're very far ahead.
Open up the Frigidaire, there's 25 to life in here.
Huh. Yeah, they were super far ahead. What the fuck? That wretch was just like chilling right in front of me.
Wretches!
Oh, she ratchet?
Enemy mark! Next! Enemy mark! Oh yeah!
Oh no.
Oh, they're right above us.
Oh shit. Oh shit, damn. Okay, looks like they're having some issues.
Can they can they not jump down?
They're like just stuck on the fucking ceiling.
Watch it!
Wow, that's hilarious.
Maybe this section is still unfinished.
Yeah, right? They never finished it.
Oh, looks like he was about to jump down. Till he got his fucking ass murked. Where the fuck are the fucking NPC, bro? Maybe they were behind us all this whole time. Because now it's saying that they are behind us.
I still don't see them though.
There's ammo here if you need. I'm
Right.
good. I'm Jude. How do I... Maybe we split up and I didn't fucking catch that? I have no idea.
And Nintendo's batting 6th today, it seems.
Wow, that's a stark drop-off from lead-off.
Right? It was open 3, right? Or open 4?
Yeah, I don't think you got a good push there. Still hitting over 300, so that's good.
What if his loyalty was still with Boston and he's like, I'm never getting a hit for the Yankees?
He's like a fucking double agent for the fucking Red Sox. Oh my god. Yo, speaking of the fucking Red Sox, I know you saw what happened against the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so fucking awful for them. But like therapeutic for us as Yankee fans.
Nothing makes me happier than seeing the Red Sox eat shit.
Yeah. If you're a Red Sox fan and you're listening, first of all, why are you listening? And I'm just kidding. I need all the views that I can get, so even if you're a Red Sox fan, please watch. But yeah, that was tough. 28 to 3 or 5? I don't even remember the score, but it was apparently like the most runs given up by the Red Sox in their history.
Giving up inside the park grand slam is pretty impressive.
Oh my god. I forget. I think it was Jarren Duran who was the outfielder on that play. But he basically like totally gave up on that fly ball. Like he looked up at it, was like, where the fuck is it? And then just let it drop, and it dropped like, I don't know, 15, 20 feet behind him. And I think the left fielder came in, and he just like didn't do jack shit. He was like, man, fuck it.
Somehow that's happened multiple times for the Red Sox this season, because I remember that happening against the Yankees one game.
Yeah, it was Alex Verdugo. Like, he lost the ball in the lights, and he was just like having his hands out. He's like, where the fuck is the ball? And that was it. But he actually went to go and get it. So I give him props for that. But I think it was Jarren Duran. Just completely gave up. Which is like the worst fucking thing you can do.
Duran.
So nice I had to name it twice. Oh shit, there's mad enemies. What the fuck? Okay. I couldn't fucking pop over that cover for some reason.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm like right around there.
Okay. Chill out.
The good thing.
Oh my god!
The good thing is that I don't think they'll like curb stomp or oh shit.
They won't kill me, but I will.
Your own worst enemy. Yeah, I think in like the later games they would like curb stomp you or melee you or shoot you or some shit. But it doesn't seem like they do that in this game.
I definitely remember that.
Hell yeah!
But I guess they had to even it out because in the later games the AI could pick you up. In this game, obviously they don't.
Totally thought you were an enemy.
I am.
Speaking of Boston, we went there. Saw a Yankees Red Sox game.
Oh yeah, we haven't discussed that on the channel yet, have we? When did we go there? It was 2018 or 2019? It had to be
2018.
No, I don't think it was 2018 because 2018 was the year that the Sox fucking won the World Series and they were like the best team in baseball.
What the fuck are you?
And when we went there, when we went there, the Yankees were actually in front of the Red Sox in the standings. Because I remember like
that was a talking point for
yeah,
us. Yeah,
I remember chirping the Sox fans like saying, "Look at the standings," even though the Yankees were getting fucking rocked that weekend. And so I think it was probably 2019. But yeah, we went to Fenway and we saw the Yankees. We saw the Yankees play the Sox. And
it was a journey to get there, if you remember.
Yo, oh my god. Boston is not that fucking far from New York City. But it took us like... Do you remember when we left?
I don't remember like the time we left and got there, but I remember it took like 8 hours.
Yeah, like we...
Not even joking.
We didn't get there until like right before game time. And like we barely... Like we made first pitch there, right?
It sounds right. But to be honest, I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember either. But I wore a Yankee cap.
You were
and
peacocking for sure.
I was peacocking, and it looks like Rizzo just hit a dinger.
Hey,
let's go.
What are you gonna do?
I'm Anthony Rizzo, hey.
What the fuck?
I'm Homer in here. So yeah, I was peacocking in my fucking Yankee hat, had a Judge jersey on, so,
What is happening?
you know, of course I was getting chirped at by Sox fans. And, oh damn, fucking stream died. Let's take a quick pause. And see if we can fix it. Alright, we fixed the Yankee game. So back to the story. So we were in Boston. I was wearing a Judge jersey, Yankee cap. Nick, were you wearing any Yankee gear?
I was undercover. Nobody knew where my allegiances lied.
You son of a bitch.
But except I was sitting next to you.
You fucking
The biggest peacock in the whole stadium.
You man, get out of here.
You wanted smoke. It was obvious. I was like, I don't want any problems. I'm just
Listen.
happy to be here. I'm happy we even made it.
I was not about to just like let Boston preemptively bully me into not rocking a shirt or a hat. That's crazy, man. I mean, they can chirp their chirps, but at the end of the day,
Listen.
it's not like I'm trying to fight anybody or I'm being disrespectful.
Oh no,
right?
absolutely not. But like
Yeah.
you know, we've been to Yankee games where they're playing opposing teams, and we see how Yankee fans can treat opposing fans.
Oh yeah,
So I figured like it was gonna be the same when we got there.
maybe
and
worse.
possibly worse, and it kind of was.
It definitely was worse. You know, I've been to Yankees Red Sox games in Yankee Stadium, and I was there with our pal Supa, and we sat in the bleachers, which is like the most hostile section of Yankee Stadium, and we were sitting like directly next to Red Sox fans, and these are oh yeah, they totally split up from us. No wonder they weren't with us. We were
Completely
sitting,
missed that somehow.
we were sitting next to some like
across the park by that old
apparently very smelly Red Sox fans. And this is not like me making a joke. Like, Supa was sitting next to them, and he turned to me and he's like, yo, this motherfucker smells like ass, bro. I was like, I'm sorry, you have to sit next to him. That's rough.
That is rough.
And,
I mean, to be fair, baseball games are usually hot, especially when you're sitting in the bleachers. Like,
Yeah.
that is a sun absorption area.
right, yeah, you're, like, guaranteed to take on some sweat with that sun beating down on you. But, like, I noticed that nobody, like, directly chirped the Sox fans. Like, all the chirping was just at the players. Like, one guy in the bleachers was like, hey, Andrew B. Nintendo, or some shit like that. And another dude was like, how the fuck do you have an outfielder with 2 first names? Talking about Jackie Bradley Jr.
JBJ.
But, like, I didn't see anything that made the fans feel like they were getting personally attacked. I mean, I'm sure it happens because, you know,
Yeah, I mean, there's
People
alcohol
are-
involved, and
yeah, people are assholes.
people are assholes,
Um,
especially New Yorkers.
yeah, of course. But, like, I personally didn't see any Red Sox fans get, like, personally attacked, verbally or otherwise. But when we went to fucking Fenway, I'm about to die shit.
Speaking of
Oh!
personally attacked,
Oh my god, I can't believe I fucking survived that. Do you remember when there's a fucking turret right there. Oh my god. Do you remember when we, like, walked into Fenway? What happened? Like, within the first 5 seconds?
I don't even think we got to our seats yet. People were chirping at us, but I don't remember exactly what they said.
It was... Okay. You might need to take a nap first before you can pick me up.
Well, I'm getting back rub, so I'm gonna try to pick you up.
Alright, okay. So yeah, like, within, like, the first 5 seconds of us getting into Fenway and getting through the turnstiles and security, some dude some Sox fan, obviously, like, I'm walking straight, you know, not really minding my fucking business, or not. I am minding my business, not minding.
You're right. You weren't minding your business. You had some nerve walking in there with your fucking Yankee jersey.
The absolute-
You're all high and mighty.
The absolute disrespect So,
I'm out.
yeah, I was just minding my own business, and some Sox fan fucking goes to me. He's like, yo, yo, and he like leans over into my line of sight to get my attention. He's like, yo, and I look at him, and he, as soon as he realizes that he has my attention, he's like, Yankees suck. And I'm like, all right, so this is how it's gonna be for the next 3.5 hours, huh? And it was. So,
Yeah.
do you want to tell the rest of this story, or should I?
I can tell as much as I remember.
Go for it.
Eventually we found our way to our seats, which, you know, I'm happy we got to go to Fenway. Just a little segue here, like,
It was cool
legendary
to, like,
old park.
yeah, it was cool to go to like a historical park.
Would definitely go again.
By the way, one thing that we didn't, I guess, explain is that we're trying to like go to all 30 stadiums and watch the Yankees play, and Fenway was just another park on our list.
Yep.
But I mean, still, it's Fenway. You know, we still want to go to a historical park. That's still pretty cool. But
100%. But, like, going there, and it was cool, but once kind of the... Oh, what's happening? Once that kind of wore off, like, that we were at Fenway and whatnot, it definitely felt a little bit old while we were there.
yeah,
Like, when we eventually got to our seats, they were, like, very
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable and kind of odd. Like, we were in a row of, like, 2 or something, or 4.
Yeah.
Which I've never seen at a stadium before.
That stadium definitely needs some renovations and upgrades. I'm not gonna lie, but it's cool to be there because it's historic.
But yeah, I mean, eventually we found our way to our uncomfortable seats, and you know, the game started, and you know, throughout the game, but the Yankees lost like
They
by
got
a lot.
destroyed.
They got
So it's not like we had anything to talk about.
No, but I mean, we were, you know, true baseball fans.
Right.
We stayed through the whole game. Which,
Right.
in retrospect, we probably shouldn't have.
But I think we got the respect of other Sox fans that were not dicks. They were like, dude, respect for sticking around, you know, not leaving in the 6th inning when shit was looking...
We made
Definitely.
a decent amount of friends there, but
Yeah, we did.
we also made some enemies. Like,
Yes.
there were quite a few probably intoxicated Red Sox fans that happened to see that one of us was wearing all Yankee gear, and they started just chirping at us, I would say pretty early on.
It was early on, and it was incessant until they had to leave. And
They got removed, yep.
Yeah, they got removed from the game because it was so bad.
Yeah, I honestly, like, and the people immediately behind us kind of were fed up with them too. They were obviously Sox fans.
Right. So these guys that were chirping at us like incessantly throughout the game, they were like 2 rows behind us, and then there was a row of guys directly behind us, and they were chill as fuck, man. They were like, even though they were Sox fans, like they didn't hold it against us that we were Yankees fans. They were like, "Yo, you guys are cool," and it got so bad with these guys chirping at us that they straight up said to us, "We will fight these guys for you if it comes to that, because we fucking hate them. They're assholes."
They were just as annoyed as we were.
Yeah, they were
They were
like,
just disrupting the game.
yeah, they were like chirping us like in a way that was, I mean, not to sound like a little kid, but it was just like mean spirited. Like it wasn't even like,
Playful or
yeah,
anything
it was
that.
just like being a
Or
douchebag.
creative, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, Dill mentioned, like, the Yankees were far ahead in the standings at that time.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
At the time,
we were getting
Sox had-
chilled during that game, but
Right.
it was kind of insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
So, their shit talking was kind of,
Like, here's your small victory.
Yeah.
I mean, they did win the World Series like the year before.
Alright, we don't
but-
have to talk about that.
but you know, we're in the here and now. And
At the time, we could have never guessed that that would have happened.
right. And they like they were just like saying like stupid shit like who the fuck would wear a Judge jersey, or like I think they even like brought up football, like the fucking Giants are terrible. Like, assuming that we're Giants fans, which we are, but how would they have known that? I guess.
That is an assumption, yeah.
Yeah. And it was just like so stupid. And they were
I
like,
was willing to, pretend I was a Patriots fan. I really didn't want any smoke at all.
you were just willing to make that concession.
I love Tom Brady.
Oh, you son of a bitch, man. You son of a bitch. But yeah, they were like so obnoxious that the guys behind us were like so fed up with them. And then even at one point, I saw those dudes like go over to this other guy, and he was like an older fellow, you could say. And they were like kind of harassing him and shit.
Yep,
And
I remember that.
There was like a mom with her kids there, and she was getting fed up with them.
Nobody
And-
was off limits.
Yeah, and this group of dudes that were like being douchebags, they were like yacht trust fund babies, that kind of fucking feel. Like did you get that feel from them?
Yeah, they were younger. I think even younger than us.
Yeah.
And just seemed kind of. I got the vibe they were kind of entitled.
Yeah.
They
showed up to the game in like a polo and Docker shorts and boat shoes.
Yeah.
Like that's who the fuck they were. And like everybody else was just not having it. And I think it was like by the 7th inning, somebody called security and they got kicked out. They got escorted out.
It was great. And when they got escorted out, like people around us, Red Sox fans, were all fucking cheering.
Yeah.
They were just being such a nuisance to everybody around them.
Their own fan base was fucking sick and tired of it. Like when you're fucking up that bad, you have to fucking like just take a look in the fucking mirror and be like, oh shit, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
It's time to take it.
Marcus.
So,
But yeah, I mean, I guess like anything else, like anywhere else, not all Sox fans are bad. We made some good friends there.
right.
They were willing to ride or die for us.
Let's do this.
Yeah, which was super cool.
Super cool, unexpected,
Yeah.
and I think they probably also felt bad for us that we were losing by 10 or whatever. It was.
Yeah. Do you remember like it was actually I think it was like a middle-aged or elderly couple that was sitting in front of us, and there was this woman that like kept turning back to talk to us, and she was like, I feel so bad for you guys. She would kind of rib us, but it was playful. Like she wasn't like shit.
I really don't remember that, but
She was super nice, and she was like, oh man, I feel so bad.
Sweet.
Like, yeah, I know.
well, I mean, we did it to ourselves. We kind of knew what we were getting into.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I kind of wish we like said to those guys like, yo, you want to just like go to a bar and hang out or some shit? Because I totally would have bought a round for those guys. They were totally chill. And the fact that they were like willing to throw hands for us was above and beyond.
We totally should have. I don't know how
Super
that
chill.
didn't happen, because I'm sure we ended up at a bar after anyway. Speaking of leaving the game, we got called an insult that I'd never heard
Oh
before.
my God.
Do you remember that?
Yo, I do remember it. And prior to that point, I've never heard it, but since then, I've heard it a bunch of times, and I'm like, is this something new? So we were walking down the street, and of course the Yankees lost, and some dude fucking says to us, I forget exactly what he said, but he basically called me a douche canoe. And I was like, what the fuck is the douche canoe? And, to this day, I still haven't gotten an explanation, but since then, I've, actually heard people use the phrase douche canoe. I thought it was, like a Boston-only thing, but nah, man, apparently it's, more widespread than I had originally thought.
Man, who knew?
Yeah,
That was definitely the first and only time up until that point I've heard that insult.
yeah, definitely same. I was fucking shocked. That was like a pleasant surprise. And then I think the day after that, we were still hanging out in Boston because we basically spent the weekend there. And I think we watched the game in a bar, right? Remember that?
Yes, I do.
And I think it was a day game, so it was, it wasn't like the night cruise, anything like that. And do you remember there was a dude with a fucking stroller in there with his fucking toddler just chilling in a bar in the middle of the day?
I don't remember that. Holy
Oh my
shit,
God.
that's hilarious though.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I was like, are you serious? Kind of nuts.
Alright, fine, I'll watch the fucking kid today.
Word, as long as I get to go to a bar.
Holy shit, that's funny.
But the Yankees got shelled that day too.
I believe so.
It was a bad weekend for the Yanks.
I remember the bartender being super chill
You
there.
guys make it out okay?
In the bar that we went to?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember that. You're probably right, because we watched the whole game.
We've repaired
We,
the power lines, but there's a
He cheers to us and said, "Slanche." We're like, oh.
You remember that?
I remember that. I don't know why.
Damn.
We both were like, oh,
Oh
okay.
shit. It's like, that's what we say.
Yeah.
Must be a cedar.
Yeah, that must have been a pleasant surprise that I can't climb.
Okay, looks like we're on our own, and we need to hustle. There, Cole.
Ugh.
Regroup with us behind this theater.
So, yeah, I mean, we also, like, walked around Boston and got the feel for the city. I mean, we couldn't do too much because it was a short weekend, but
There has to be a back.
it was a cool, like, experience, you know? Which path do you want to go through?
I'll take the main hall.
Okay, I'll
I'll
take
head upstairs.
theater
You
balconies.
check the main hall for a
Yeah,
back
man.
door.
I see why everybody loves Boston. Like, I would love to go back, just even not necessarily to go to a game, just to hang out.
Yeah, just honestly, it would be refreshing to do that because then you don't have to worry about getting chirped for being a New York thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could go to a game and that still not happen if you weren't decked out in Yankee gear. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I was to go back to Fenway, depending on what type of energy I'm on, I might go without the Yankee gear, just because I don't want to have to go there looking over my fucking shoulder. Like, some drunk asshole being a dick is the last thing I fucking need to ruin my goddamn weekend, you know?
Yeah, and, you know,
It's just not fun. Ow.
I wouldn't say that we're, you know, Yankee fans are just as bad, if not worse. Which is why I know how bad it can get.
Yeah.
That's why I just, like, I don't want no problems, man. I'm
Yeah.
just here as a fan of baseball.
I don't
I
give
don't
a
necessarily
fuck.
root for any team in particular. Fuck off. And, you know. Just leave me alone. Yeah, I'm a douche canoe. Let me do what I do.
So what? You got something to say?
Let me keep paddling.
That's a good way to put it. Let me keep paddling.
Holy shit, I'm getting fucked up by these wretches.
It's not as
Fucking A.
what's the word I'm looking for? Interesting or eventful, I guess is a better way. Actually, no, it is eventful, but for a different reason. Our trip to Baltimore.
Oh, word.
Oh fuck. That was an experience. Not necessarily because of the stadium and the fan experience. Although there is like one fan experience that I don't know if you remember. But dealing with all of that shit
Split up.
was
We'll find it
tough.
faster.
I'll head upstairs. You check the main hall
Fan
for a
experience? I
back
don't
door.
really remember, to be honest.
So the only thing that I remember from the fan experience was, so we went to watch the Yankees play the Orioles, and I think it had to have been the same year that we saw the Yankees in Boston.
Probably.
Something else.
The Orioles have just been so terrible in the past couple of years.
For quite some time.
Yeah. And they were terrible when we saw them play the Yankees not too long ago. Oh shit. And the Yankees did beat them, and this was still when Chris Davis was on the fucking team. And
What an albatross. Oh my
Word.
god.
Yeah, for real. And oh shit, we're actually running high on time here. I guess next death or checkpoint, call it, just to finish off this little short story.
Yeah.
I think the Yankees were like, the game was in the 9th inning, and the Yankees were on the
Split
verge
up.
of
We'll
winning.
find it faster.
And I think Chris Davis was like
Head upstairs.
their last
You check the
at
main
bat
hall for
or
a
their
back
lifeline, and this dude who was an Orioles fan was sitting next to us, and he was like, "Ah, Chris Davis is up. Ah, no!" And then I saw him do that, and I was like, "Huh? Yes, yes!" And of course, he like fucking struck out or grounded out.
Probably struck out.
Yeah.
Knowing Chris Davis.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure a rough game. But the other fan experience that I remember was when we were in our hotel, the first hotel, because there was two. When we were
Two
like
in the same night. Yeah.
yeah, when we were in the lobby, just waiting. Do you remember like the Orioles fan that came in, and she was with, I think, some other fan. She might have been a Yankees fan. I don't know. And her friend was like, "Let's go Yankees!" And I think we were both like, "Yeah, let's go!" And then her friend in the Orioles jersey was like super pissed off at us, and she was like, "Do you know where the fuck you at?" And you chirped her OD. Like you like belittled her, bro. Do you remember that?
I really don't. I was probably pretty drunk. But I'm proud of myself. Thanks for reminding me about that.
Word.
Thanks for reminding me what a douche canoe I am.
Hey man, it's universal. It is what it is. But yeah, we're running up on time here, so I think we'll call it here and continue shortly.
Until next time.
It's been real and it's been nice. In other words, it's been real nice. We'll see you next time.